All right, it's time to update what's gonna happen with what we're gonna watch after Ben 10. Please comment in this video too of what you would like to see. I'm gonna get a sample of all different series, and we're gonna again keep doing polls every, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. So round one, what won? Looks like Boy 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 was fraudulent. And here's the reason why I think that just picking the most liked comments is stupid. Where are these comments coming from? It's off of a video where I ask you, right? I ask you, what do you want to watch? But the thing is, most people are silent lurkers. They don't care to click. They don't they don't care to engage. They just want to click when a poll is given and they remain silent. And that's how most of social media does, like how it works. So Boy Boy Boy, 156 likes, Avatar 151. If Boy 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 got 5 more likes than Avatar, why is this an absolute blowout? Because again, silent lurkers are not represented by comments like this that could even potentially be brigaded. That's why I'm gonna just keep polling random stuff. Boy Boy Boy, dead last. Number 1 liked comment is dead fucking last. I need you to understand how ridiculous that is. Avatar: The Last Airbender, staying very strong. This is a childhood cartoon that a lot of people I think watched growing up and say it's one of the greatest cartoons of all time, right? I'm too fucking busy watching Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach and anything else other than Battle Shonen, right? I'm like, you fucking dweebs. But finally, we can finally check this out. Maybe though, who knows if Avatar will, keep going. Pokemon XY, unfortunate, it's not there. Spectacular Spider-Man actually did better than expected. So here's the idea, right? We're going to basically pick the winners of the polls and see what goes on to the next round. But just because these other shows lost doesn't mean I'm going to completely forget about it. I'll most likely advance Avatar alone to the next poll and make it compete with some of the other selections. And I'm going to show you the other selections in just a bit, but doesn't mean that I won't try some of stuff like this and just kind of put it in just for fun, right? Let's read some of the comments. Avatar believers, it's our moment. The Avatar era is here. Boy Boy Boy, definitely not. Boy 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 was fraudulent, but I hear that it's actually a good show. It's just unfortunate that you ain't gonna get reactions here for this. At this point, is all but likely that Avatar is the next community series. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, right? But if it won round 1 with such a significant margin, right? Like, what's the margin of difference here? 20% ahead of first place and 30% ahead of dead last. And honestly, for a poll that has 4 separate selections, the fact that it got 44%, which is not 50%, but it's pretty damn close, strong, very significant. At this point, yeah, we already talked about, we all know that Boy 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 is losing, but getting on the poll is an achievement. Seeing it lose still hurts though. This is a good mindset to have. A lot of people in the main channel too, there's a lot of different series where they know that it's never gonna win. But the fact that their niche show even got on the poll and they're just happy about it, I like those people. Living on the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs. I think this is a Spider-Man, right? This is a Spider-Man thing. Finally, Avatar has a majority. By far my favorite animated show of all time. It's honestly one of the best shows, period. The glaze for Avatar is honestly kind of crazy. I keep hearing over and over again, though, that it truly is just peak fiction. Avatar: The Last Airbender sweep. Slugterra. Slugterra is... okay. I'm not opposed to putting this in. I'll probably just, again, we're going to keep doing polls, so don't worry. It'll most likely make it into the poll later. Avatar is right up my alley. Wonder what is, though, if the audience would vote for Korra after, or if you move on to another show. I think that is the, I don't know if sequel's the right word, but there is another Avatar series after Airbender, right? Guys, please, boy, nobody reacts to that show and it's so good. Do you know why nobody reacts to it? Maybe it's not that good. Nah, viewership and interest isn't the defining fact of what makes a show good or not. In the main channel too, we drop so many good shows, but we drop it not because it's a bad show or a good show. We drop it because the audience isn't there. And YouTube reaction numbers, it's all about who is that current audience. And if Boy Boy Boy, no matter how elite of a show it may be, doesn't have that audience for whatever reasons, then that's just how it works, right? Numbers aren't everything at the end of the day. Something can be elite even though it doesn't have, like, I guess, mainstream appeal. I did not expect Boy 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 to make it to the poll, but sadly it loses. I still want you to react to it because it has a very good animation. It keeps getting better and better as the show progresses. Sure. Again, right, you gotta win with democracy, man. It's gotta be a fair process. Making it to the polls, never expected that, and then came dead last. Honestly, I'm not enough for Avatar reactions. Boba Boy, Boba Boy, Boba Boy, hell yeah, Boba Boy, yeah, sure. Anything else? Anything else? Even though I really enjoyed Avatar, really love to see Pokemon reactions. I think Pokemon reactions would be pretty fun. I see a lot of random Pokemon TikToks recently, glazing random ass fucking, scenes. Let's see. Ninjago. We're going to try Ninjago later on too, right? Again, I have some other shows that I have in the back of my mind that's not even commented in this video, like Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, right? Ninjago, Transformers Prime, and all these other shows. We'll get them in the poll soon, right? My heart wants Avatar to win, but second heart wants Adventure Time to win a different poll. Been watching Gumball recently. Thinking be making some fun reactions from. Yeah, sure. How about watching all the Boy openings to first see if you find the series interesting? No. This has nothing to do with it. Also, opening reactions is not going to tell me if a show is interesting or not. It means fucking nothing. Opening reactions, like you're telling me to basically pick something that came dead last, that tells me that my audience doesn't care about, and you want me to then make a full opening reaction onto that. It is a failing game. There is no point trying to do something like that. It's in my best interest to first take care of my immediate audience's interest and then go off of that. Boba Boy clears all these mid cartoons. Yeah, is it? Does that mean then, like, I guess you are the most elite audience, huh? So you want me to tell me. So you're telling me, right? This is what you're telling me. And I love the absolute arrogance and the retardation that comes from these salty losers, right? So again, numbers aren't everything. Like I said, there can be elite shows that does not get recognized. But you see this poll and you see this dominant lead by Avatar. And not just Avatar, you got 3 other shows too that a lot of people praise. But they're all stupid, right? They're all mid cartoons. Such a low quality rage bait. This again is the anger and the frustrations of children who cannot contextualize in their mind that other people can enjoy other things. And just because your show doesn't get represented doesn't mean the other shows are mid. You're just fucking gaslighting. You're just lying and you're making the embarrassment of yourself, and I'm gonna call you a fucking retard and monetize you. So shut the fuck up or just leave. It's that simple. Any other comments? It's just people kind of just like glazing Avatar and kind of crying about, boy. And now, here is the next lineup, right? We checked out the first 4, right? We checked out the first 4 here. This is a useful website where I just kind of track the most liked comments, right? And now, we're gonna put these in. Did I put Ninjago in actually? Here's the next round of polls. Boom. I put in Inazuma 11 actually. So here we go. Since the first poll, round 1, Avatar won, Avatar will advance, right? Avatar will advance and we're going into round 2 next, right? And again, there is a chance that maybe I bring these into random other polls too. You just never know. But for sure, the number 1 pick will make it onto the next round. Adventure Time, came right here. Then it was Generator X. I know that Lego Ninjago probably should be something I put in, but I'm kind of saving Ninjago for like last. I feel like Ninjago has a very interesting audience. I see tons of reaction content about it, and I think the demand is there. So I'm not going to do that just yet. I put Inazuma 11 up. And the reason I put Inazuma 11 up is shout out to Nappy Rick. Inazuma 11. Did you know that you pronounce his name not Nappy Rick, but Nappy Reek? He said his name one time on stream when I was rating him, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't realize. But Nappy has an entire Inazuma 11 playlist, and it looks like a really fun time. I love sports anime. I think the demand is absolutely there, and it could be something Beyblade-esque all over again. Go check out Nappy's playlist, for Inazuma 11 reactions if you care about that content, but I'm going to put it here. I don't think it's going to win. I think that Avatar will win, right? I think that most likely Avatar will still win. Adventure Time, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I think Inazuma 11 will come dead last though. There's a part of me where it's like, I just feel like Inazuma 11 used to make it onto the poll a lot of times, but it's never really done really well. I think Inazuma 11 will be second, like last place. Like basically the rankings will be like in this order. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And maybe Generator Rex or Adventure Time can swap second or third, but I do think that Inazuma 11 will be last place. And after this poll is done, we'll do another video like this, look at, the suggestions from this video, but as well as, this current video, and we'll keep doing polls until we get to the end of Ben 10, all right? So here we go. Go check the post tab or the community tab. Round 2. Here we go. See you next time.